We say Christ is risen. We say it like a ritual, like a holiday, like a hymn. But what does it really mean if we're not risen ourselves? What if we haven't risen? This is Easter. It's the day that death died. The grave lost its grip. So what's our excuse? It's time to rise above. We've made resurrection into a religious slogan, a future hope, a someday fantasy. But resurrection is a call, it's a command, and it starts right now. Rise above. Yeah, we've quit drinking, we've prayed, we've apologized, repented. That's good, that's necessary, it's what we should do, it's holy. But what if all we've ever done is die? What if we didn't come back to life again? We have to rise above resignation. We need to rise above religion. Someone asked me a little bit ago if I was leading a death cult. And I said, yeah, if you're afraid of resurrection, if you're afraid of resurrection, it's a death cult. It's not about dying for the sake of dying. This isn't some weird asceticism, this masochism, this religious spirituality of hurting ourselves. It's dying so that we can finally live. You see, that's what resurrection is. It's death, but with a purpose. If you're still waiting for someday, if you're postponing your resurrection, maybe it's not Jesus that you're following. Maybe you're following your fear. We think resurrection happens after we die. Maybe in heaven. Resurrection happens when the rapture comes. And we keep it magical. We keep it in the future, clean and safe. It doesn't challenge us. But does that hope for the future become an excuse for not rising above now? What if Jesus is already standing at the mouth of the tomb and asking us why we're still laying on the slab? He's risen, but am I? We say he walked out of the tomb, but we still carry our shame around like a burial shroud. We say he conquered death, but we keep handing life back to the things that kill us. The bottle, bitterness, worry, the need to control things, the lies we whisper when we think nobody else is listening. Now we've knelt at the cross, we've knelt at the altar. Have we ever walked out of the grave? We've been forgiven, but are we really free? Are we following Jesus in the resurrection or only the cross, only the grave? We need to rise above shame. We need to rise above silence. The angel said, "Why are you looking for the living among the dead?" But I gotta ask, are we dead in the land of the living? Why are we still numb, still hiding, still asleep, when the stone's already been rolled away? Jesus is alive. So why are we still buried? We have to rise above the shame that says we'll never be clean. We need to rise above the addiction that numbs our souls. We need to rise above the silence that's killing our marriage. We need to rise above the hustle that's disguising our fears of never measuring up. We need to rise above the rage that's been buried so long it poisons the ground all around us. Everything we love. We have to rise above a religion that taught us to behave, but never to really live. He is risen, so rise above. Don't just say it. Don't just sing it. Live it. Let's have this be the last Easter that we stay in the tomb. Let it be the last Easter that Jesus rises alone. He is risen indeed. Now rise the fuck up and follow him. If we only follow Jesus in death, if we never get to the resurrection, we cannot be the men that we were called to be. We cannot be the women that we are called to be. Christ commands us to follow. Not just to the cross, not just to the tomb, but to follow him in life, to rise above the shit in our world. And so I gotta say again, rise above. Rise above.
Coward, coward,